So, the idea behind this video in which we are going to be making / like stream where we are reacting is we're just going to react to some of these Jubilee videos, which specifically today we are reacting to the Odd Man Out series, and we're just going to try and guess who the odd person out is. Okay, let's figure out who the undercover cop is.
Okay.
What is everybody's name and why are you guys here?
My name is Trina.
What is everybody's name and why are you here? Okay, because you don't sound like a fucking undercover cop at all.
And
he was sketchy. Like his
Criminals. Yeah, literally.
mannerisms.
It's just like has a criminal charge, which like half criminal charges shouldn't even be fucking charges.
He
Like,
seemed a bit
on.
nervous. Yeah.
what's your profession? I'm curious.
All right, books.
Right, book. Take off your
Urban
hat
romance.
for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to look because a lot of cops have conservative
sure.
like style and hair.
he said, "You got the pig haircut? You got the piggy haircut, bitch?"
Just the way he was standing really straight, his
Yes!
build. You know, all cops gotta be big.
Okay, that's not true. Let me tell you.
To throw off.
We were gonna say like what everybody does for their profession.
Oh, I work at.
First off, if he's not the cop, which now I'm second guessing myself, and I don't think he's the cop anymore, that's crazy. That you got arrested for firearms and now you write books. I just didn't expect that to be a trajectory. You know, like that's wild. Ed. I thought because of how absurd that sounded, he was really just big braining us and really trying to trick us there. But like, I don't know anymore.
the California scene.
Cops are pretty conservative, and I'm curious because you guys straight race. How come you guys don't have any tattoos?
I do. I have.
Okay, so first off, you're like, yeah, I know who you're talking about, Granddaddy. This guy who's like, cops are pretty conservative, who's also saying he's a therapist. I think, dude, I think I'm overthinking. I think he's the cop now because I think he's like really trying to sell to us he's not the cop. You know what I mean? Like he keeps saying like that stuff. He keeps talking about how cops are conservative, da-da-da-da. I think he's a cop, but he's like one of those liberal cops. It's like, no, but Black Lives Matters. Like, you know? And yeah, cops with tattoos are like not uncommon. Is also a thing.
Anime related, so
yeah.
I got Shenron right here.
The anime checks out.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Yeah.
Because no cop has ever watched anime before, by the way.
I don't have tattoos because of religious
Okay.
reasons.
No, I think he's the
I
pig.
didn't have.
At the bank, and I was cashing a check. It was all bad. I did 3.5 years. It was not my first conviction. I had plenty of priors.
Bitch, how much fraud have you committed? God damn. I'm not here to judge, but like the way she said, I have many others. Like,
Just a tagger when I was like 15.
it's either therapist or
And
red
I'll go
shirt, young
first.
guy.
DXM, weed, alcohol. Basically, I've tried almost everything.
I don't
See, also a thing a cop would probably do. Like, I'm not shocked by that still. I still think he's definitely a cop. You know how many you know how much cops are pigs, okay? Like, I'm gonna stop acting like I care about cops' fucking feelings. Cops are fucking pigs, and they're up their fucking moral high horse. I can guarantee to you, like, almost any cop has tried, like, those types of things. Oh,
like weed. I
I
don't.
became an alcoholic with my friends. So I overcame my addiction, but every now
Okay.
and then when
And
I'm
now you're a
with my
cop.
family, I might have the occasional drink.
He said he was an alcoholic at such a young age. I thought that was a little weird.
I was gonna
can confirm is a thing. Won't
say
say
even
why I
with
know
street
that,
racing,
but
I
I
could
do.
see people still probably hiring someone that because it's not like
How do you guys feel about police?
good. So I was gonna say, what do you?
Also, though, probably a question that should have been asked in the beginning. Also, though, will not help. When did this come out? Yeah, no, like, perception will not be good for police, and the police will know this. So it's not like this cop's gonna be like, oh, no, I think the cops are doing great things. Like, the cop is gonna say the cops suck.
How do you guys feel about ACAB?
Oh,
Okay, if this motherfucker says yes, actually, literally no matter what his answer is, it's wrong to me now. Him and Jeremiah. Those two, literally, no matter what they say, I'm like, you're a cop.
ACAB.
Do you know what that means? What does it stand for?
All cops are bad.
I thought it was bastards.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Look at him too, though. No, it's both of them. They're both cops. I'm convinced. the way they both simultaneously And look at him, smug, looking around like, oh, see that, see that? Like, look, he's literally pointing to her, looking to her like, oh, look, see, she didn't know, man. But it's like, first off, if anything, I think not knowing what ACAB means would make you more suspicious to being not a cop. Because it's not thrown in your face. There is no motherfucking way a cop wouldn't know what ACAB means. There's no motherfucking way. They probably get called out all the time. No, I agree. It's one of these two.
And Jeremiah.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when a cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really, I start sweating. I freak out.
Okay, no fucking way. Now I'm back to Hat Guy. I'm still between both of them. But the way this motherfucker went, really, to when she's like, I'm nervous when a cop is driving behind me. Like, what?
I get anxiety just riding.
I kind of just try to scoot over and be a part of their group.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when a cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really, I start sweating.
No way. There's no way.
You know, being that he was a military brat.
It's between those two. Like, it's between...
There
There is no way. I'm sorry. You all... No. There's two undercover cops, secretly. They're both just cops. And they use the power of voting to win.
Like hard.
They use the power of democracy to win.
Kind of clean record. I mean, I can't really think of anything other than that.
At least my board of behavioral sciences is very forgiving with things like that.
I'm just thinking like, because nurses can't be a nurse if you have like a DUI. So like,
But nurses are administering medicine. That's dangerous. They could be stealing the medicine. They could be
so
dosing.
you can't do that then.
I'm a
Why do you think he knows that if he wasn't a cop?
therapist, not a psychiatrist.
Okay. That's where the mix-up was.
Trying to throw me off.
Oh, shit! He turned on Ricky! No, I'm convinced. It's Jeremiah.
I'm surprised they didn't get voted out sooner.
Because Ricky would have fucking known that. Ricky also, if Ricky was a cop, he would have known the difference between a therapist and a psychiatrist. And you're right. He fucked it up. It's not a therapist. It's a psychologist. No. It's totally
If the
Jeremiah.
light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the undercover
He's whispering to her
cop
right
is
now,
still
bitch, I
in the
won.
box and you lose.
It's Jeremiah. Yes! Oh, God. Is it Ricky? If it's Ricky, you got it. Good shit, Granddaddy.
I knew we got it out.
Will the undercover cop please step forward and reveal yourself
I was so
in 3,
convinced.
2,
Bitch, if it's not Ricky, you owe me $20 donated.
1, go.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah, but, like, yeah, you were right. To be fair, it's not like I ever disagreed that Ricky wasn't 110%. I literally said there were two cops. You literally watched me say there were two cops. You were right, though. I'll give it to you.
I was so close, though. I was definitely
Robbed them. Okay. Are we watching
everyone's favorite era of Disney?
Disney.
The Renaissance. Yes.
Do people really think about that? So I was like, okay, I guess they do.
Whoa, mine is actually a little bit of silver.
I'm already suspicious. I guess it depends, though. If you're, like, more of a park Disney-goer fan than you are, like, a movie watcher, I guess, like, you don't really think about that too much, but there's no way.
Everyone was wearing like super spirited Disney things. The only one who stood out to me the most was Lavender. She had a more dark, like, attire.
What's everyone's favorite Disney princess?
See, that's a real Disney fan.
Ariel.
That's a Disney fan.
I'm wearing that.
All about the live action.
I
like
hate
Disney.
But it was so emotional. I just feel like Robin Williams made that.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, this feels like...
horrible.
Both takes
I like that.
So here's the thing. You're either a Disney fan elitist who's like, no, Disney will never be as good as it was, and then you're still considered a Disney fan at that point. Or you're like a Disney fan nationalist that just thinks that Disney, like, everything it shits out is good.
Going to a tiebreaker, where each of you will tell us your Disney hot take and why.
Okay, my hot take.
Your Disney hot take. Here's my Disney hot take. Walter Disney himself was a fucking asshole.
Is Disney does not treat its employees right. I feel like the COVID pandemic.
Not a hot take. Just a fact.
Them was like the biggest example of that. They like laid off all their employees. They like didn't pay them. It feels morally wrong to like support that, even though like you're really supporting like the creatives and the people behind the magic that are like working on.
He's a Disney fan because he does Disney fan copium. He's like, no, like, I support the creatives behind it. When it's like, yeah, the creatives also aren't treated well, by the way. Like, the creatives also don't get good pay. The people who make the movies also don't get good pay, but yeah.
About what animal Goofy is.
Okay.
Technically,
he's a goof. He's a goof.
He's like,
Just like a species?
Okay, like the confusion is like between that if he's like a dog or a cow.
Right, because if he's a dog, then
Wait. It's one of the hoes with a cat. With a hat. People think Goofy's a cow. He's a fucking dog, you idiots. I'll say it. Ow. Okay. I don't think it can be the goth girl. Because like, that's goth Disney representation. We can't lose that. She can't be fake. We exist. I have never heard the cow theory either.
how's Pluto like an actual?
I know that people, like, the theory that I've always heard is that he could be a dog or he could be something else, which is the one that I align with.
He's like
Yeah, that's exactly.
But like,
No, it's just one of those things that we're expected as kids to accept. And
I worked at Disneyland for 3 years up until the layoff. So when people would ask me, is Max...
Also, this can go two ways. Nope, see, now this is throwing me off. She worked at Disney, so this goes two ways. Because there's something that I've always said about Disney workers. If you work at Disney, you either have no money and no options, or you love Disney too much. As someone who pre-pandemic went to Disney every year, I would never work at Disney. Because I don't love Disney enough, and it's not good. There's two options here. She either is a super fan, or I think, here's what I think. I think she was once a super fan because she worked at Disney. But I think after the layoffs during COVID, she began to hate the company. And I think she was once a fan that fell off. I think she's transitioned into a hater.
So it was I Won't Say I'm in Love by Megara. When I saw her singing it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm a little bit,
It's actually a song.
So that's so deep cut. Not too many people have watched and enjoyed Hercules. I don't think it can be Blue Girl. I think it's this guy, or I think it's Ariel
From
shirt.
Pocahontas that they pulled out because they thought it was too adult.
it's a duet, right?
If I never knew.
Yeah, if I...
You know, like.
A Dream is a Wish, which
See, he's just a 90s kid.
is like quintessential, like just all-encompassing Disney.
I feel like every hardcore Disney fan knows where the human skull is on Pirates of the Caribbean. We could all say it at the same time.
I'm gonna say it. I didn't know this. Also, I had no idea this is where the human skull was. I knew of the human skull. Fuck if I knew where it was. I go to a Disney theme park every fucking year pre-COVID, and I still don't know. This is not a good way to suss someone out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an
I would be out, and these
actual-
people would have made the more money.
2, 1,
Yes, I collect the Haunted Mansion figurines.
Oh.
The like expensive ones.
No fucking way that she's fake. You can't collect the Haunted Mansion. She looks the part. She's acting. She is real.
Yeah,
Break my bank.
Her and Blue Shirt are real. I'm convinced now. The other three are up in the air.
Funko Pops.
You love
The
Disney.
tie is between Jamal and Lavender. We're going to a tiebreaker where each of you will tell us what is your favorite Disney movie.
I think
and
they're
why.
wrong.
This is the hardest question you can ask a Disney fan. But I love Lady and the Tramp more than anything. I love the cartoons. I love the score. One of my favorite singers does like the main song, La La Lou, La La Lou, La La Lou. And I've called like every girlfriend that I've ever had Dove because of that movie.
She outed herself to everybody. She's like, no, I swear, I love Disney. You know why? I'm gay.
Okay, my favorite movie is Frozen. It's probably cliche, but I think it's just such a beautiful story. The music is amazing, and I think Disney does a good job in subverting the classic prince falls in love with the princess, they fall in love. But the true love in this story is more between the
Okay, now he's switching me up. I agree that Frozen gets a lot more hate than it should, but is Frozen really anyone's favorite Disney movie? Like, I think it's a good movie. But I would never put Frozen in my top, like, let alone 10.
Sister Elsa and Anna, and I think that's really beautiful. Also, I'm a huge Broadway fan, and Frozen on stage is amazing.
No, I think he's just a Broadway person.
I cry because
That would
seeing
not happen
these
with her.
families together was just so beautiful. And I have like photographic memories of this, and I'm really grateful for that.
So I as well have a.
See, another reason why I think she's a hater. You can still be fond of like the moments that Disney gives families and hate Disney as a corporation. And that's what she is. I think she hates Disney as a corporation, especially after like getting laid off, because she said she was one of the people who got laid off. So I think she hates Disney the corporation, but like likes what they stand behind. You know what I mean? Okay.
If you want to continue playing the game, please raise your hand in 3, 2, 1.
I have one suspicion, I'm sorry, but like, I still had a sneaking suspicion that it was Vanessa. The fact that she was a cast member, and it's very easy for you to get that information because it's ingrained in the training.
It's
You
fucking
know, there are a lot of
Vanessa.
us that don't like where we work, so, you know, who knows? If it's one of you, I'm gonna kill you all.
You're not invited anymore.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you all win. If the light
Vanessa's
turns
the hater.
red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
It's Vanessa! It's Vanessa.
It's you.
No.
Such as how. Okay, now it's personal. Now it's personal.
I had suspicion.
Will the mole please step
Fucking
forward
Vanessa.
and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1.
I am so sorry.
Wow. Good for her. 6 dog owners versus 1 fake. Okay, I'm a dog
You
owner.
love Odd One Out? Did you know that every purchase at the Jubilee shop helps fund this show? This is Sasha.
I'm Abigail, and this is Keikoa. I'm Trish, and this is Hiro.
Oh, they brought the fucking dogs.
Have you guys always been dog owners?
Oh, this would be awesome because my dog does not listen to a word we say. So if they'd be like, kicking your dog to a trick, I'd be like, Molly, sit. And she would sit there and not even do anything. She wouldn't even respond to her name. My dog doesn't even respond to her own fucking name. That'd be fucking comedy.
This is actually my first time.
Did you not like? I grew up with dogs my whole life.
Did you know that he was deaf before you got him?
No, it was dogs my whole life.
Did you know?
The fuck is he doing? Like, he's deaf, so he's probably trying to, like, suss things out with his eyesight and everything, but, like, what the fuck is this stance?
Know that he was deaf before you got him?
No, it was kind of like a drug deal, and
How the fuck do you get his attention then? Like, just kick it?
then they found out.
Yeah. But, like, what happens if you're far away? And, like, he's not looking at you? Like, you can see the wall back there. Like, what if the dog is, like, laying on... You can maybe see the couch in my cam. I'm not sure, actually. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm kind of big right now you say that. Yeah, like, back there where that white thing is. Like, what if the dog's just, like, looking at the wall? How do I get... Yeah, I just...
How about we name, like, our favorite dog?
Dude, actually, that's big brain. Bring a thing to
Okay, this is actually harder than I thought. Okay.
Well, yeah, you didn't fucking ask any questions, bitch.
He was so...
These hoes are already gonna out the fucking deaf dog. The deaf dog has 2 fucking votes.
to the dog that I was like, oh.
The tie is between Trish, Abigail, and Vanessa.
Wow.
Each of you is going to get 20 seconds to state your case.
Okay, my name is Vanessa. This is my dog Tank. I've had him for about 5 years.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, my name is Vanessa. This is my dog Tank. I've had.
Tell me she said kank as in C-A-N-K and not kink as in K-I-N-K. Please.
Him for about 5 years. He does have an Instagram, Tank Samudio, if you guys want to follow him. I
Okay. Either way, I'm happy I misheard.
love him so much. He's my best friend. I don't know what I will do without him when he does go on, but
Obviously, this is Keikoa. I decided to bring him out of all my dogs because he is the best trained. I can show you some hand signals if that helps. Keikoa? No? Okay.
Good job. Hand signals, all right.
I...
Okay, kind of a fire name though. This is my dog, Anal Bead.
Like have never seen corgis before, I guess, and they'll like be super excited and they'll be like, oh, this totally brightened my day.
I'm just thinking about it. This is my dog, Dildo. Holy shit. Names continue going on of like, can you imagine like a person who owns multiple dogs and they're all just named like really kinky shit? Like, this is my dog, Handcuffs. This is my dog, Ball Gag. This is my dog, Anal Beads. This is my dog, like, Spank Paddle. Like, we'll just keep fucking going. Spanky, come here, boy, Spanky. Do like a rent a dog, right? Like, there's gotta be like a service like that. Where, like, you can just, like, rent, like, a therapy dog for a day. I'm sorry. The way the deaf dog looks is fucking hilarious to me. It just looks so dumb. I'm sorry. That is mine, which is crazy. I would get voted out instantaneously if I brought either of my dogs. One of my dog is like very obedient, the Chihuahua. Super obedient, really lovely dog. However, he hates other dogs, so he wouldn't be allowed to come anyways. And then my other dog, Molly, the little Shih Tzu, terrified of other dogs, but also doesn't listen to shit. Pretty sure she might be more deaf than this dog is. Like, he looks so funny and awkward. I'm sorry. There's no way you're still voting for Abigail after she just got the deaf dog to do tricks. Are you fucking kidding me?
Between Sherman.
She's doing the good old fucking Rainbow Six Siege hand signs of like, okay, kill the president, ghost, kill. And the dog's just like, okay.
I knew all these tricks. We had this chemistry.
Take very well the training. We actually send her away to boot camp.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. For a deaf fucking dog, that leash pretty long. What happens if you can't call it back? It just walks into a fucking tree.
Train her because she was aggressive towards other dogs. This right here is just a miracle that she's even able to do this.
You brought a dog that has a history of aggression to a place that would have other fucking dogs? Are you psychotic? That husky is straight. Look at that motherfucking husky. I was gonna say, that husky is straight vibing. This husky gives no fucks. Okay, now wait a minute. Hold up. What the fuck kind of question is, what's your favorite dog movie? Like, I wouldn't even know what to answer to that question. Like, what do you mean dog movie? That's such a weird thing to fucking ask, you fucking freak. Like, what? You know what I mean? Which one? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, saying I like the dog from Lady and the Tramp leaves such an open fucking window. Because I think you're talking about Lady, but even beyond Lady, like, you realize there's like 100 dogs in that movie, right?
Bye, Ollie.
Okay. I have like one quick question. So vaccination records, like what vaccines do you currently have?
I literally thought for a minute there he was talking about like COVID. I was like, this seems not necessary for a dog conversation, but I'm happy you're trying to figure out if everyone's vaccinated here. And then I realized that, yeah, dogs get medicated.
All your dogs. Like with mine, I have parvo distemper, which is DHPP.
Wait, did she actually? Wait, I want to see this. When is it?
Really.
You know, she had like a Naruto hand sign. Oh, after the guy left? Okay, hold on.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt that you caught the mole and want to continue playing the game.
That's so funny. That is so funny that the dog... Look at that dog's face! Whoop. Like, look at this fucking face. Look at this fucking... That's actually funny. You're a bad influence. But look at him. Not much, the unreal. I guess we're just laughing at a deaf dog. at this mess! You cannot tell me this motherfucker. Hold on a minute. Just give me 1 second. We'll go back to your act cuts.
Who it seems like they'd studied about it, that maybe they were the mole.
Do you train dogs?
I don't train. I mean,
I'll be honest, I stopped actually trying to figure out who the fake was once I screenshotted this dog's fucking face.
I train my dogs, but I
am
don't
only
train
looking
dogs.
at this dog
I'm
now.
so comfortable with dogs.
So since someone was deaf, did you have to like
Vet assistant. So, well, I'm a manager at a veterinary.
Then how do you not work with dogs? What, is your veterinary only for fucking hamsters? Like
clinic, but I used to be a vet assistant, but for cats only. I do take my dog to
Oh,
her.
I was actually dead on the money, except for it wasn't hamsters, it was fucking cats. Of course it was.
Because she sees dogs at another clinic, but yeah.
So fuck all the dogs then.
Specifically, so if I had brought like another one of my dogs, it still would have been the same kind of terms where it's
This is where I go, bitch, name all your dogs and their breeds on the spot now. And she's just like, one's name is Cookie the Labradoodle, the other one's name is Ball Gag, the Shipoodle.
still like dog owners.
Have any of you guys had any experience where, like, you know, it was an emergency that you had to take your pet to?
The other one's name is Viagra.
Before he passed away, and have my smaller Chihuahua.
That one's a
and they were
Rottweiler.
outside, and he
She said, I have a
bit
pug
him,
too.
so I had to take him to the vet, like late.
His name is Anal
and-
Bead.
Maybe
She's got 3 pugs, all are named Anal Bead.
a trainer, you know, maybe like this is professional, like she does this.
Yeah. What are the other disabilities of your dogs? Please list them for us. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. She won in my heart.
I'm just.
She probably was the mole.
We were so
but
close,
like
we
I
thought we were
stopped
gonna
playing
win
the
it.
game.
I was sad, but I was fine. You know, I was really proud of how far we made it.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the
I love
light
me a
turns
naming
red,
scheme.
that means
Just
the
buy
mole
5
is still in the
dogs and name them
box
all
and
different
you
sexual
lose.
toys. There's no way. Dude, there's no way you're down to 2 people and the mole's still in. I would be absolutely
I was like, I don't lie.
Will
I
the
don't
fake dog owner please
Motherfucker! Your dogs are fucking vile. Get them together.
step forward
What
and
is
reveal
this?
yourself in 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be this bit.
I
Oh, hold on a minute. Wait, back up. Did a dog
1.
just squeal? Who the fuck was that? Which dog
2,
was that?
1.
I think it was this one, right? Yeah, fucking control your dog for fuck's sakes. Trust in me. Oh, maybe actually. You're right. I was gonna say, it sounds a little bit high-pitched, but to be fair, we got really tunnel vision on the deaf dog, which, like, by the way, what does it look like right
1.
now during this? Look at this motherfucker. Doesn't hear a word. Doesn't hear a word. That bitch didn't hear a thing. I can't believe it. Holy shit. I did not know that I would be laughing at a fucking deaf dog today.